What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel.
Hi.
Oh, we're finally back again. And before we start, she finally got this.
I
We thank God. Now this relationship is stronger than ever, you know.
Long time.
Yeah, long time. I was about to cut her off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
now you
so
see,
then-
this is how you know your friends. This is how they reveal themselves. Now I know what you're
I
about.
love this babe. I love this babe.
I know
So
you do.
today we want to talk about a somehow serious topic. Yeah, somehow serious topic. We're talking millennials. The good and the bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
we are
yeah.
millennials. We're
We
now
are-
early 20s.
Things have really
So-
changed.
Yeah,
Growing
a
up,
lot.
when you're growing up, and now when you're actually, you're an adult?
I'm an
You're
adult.
you're
Wait. My in the fuck?
Okay, so
Yes.
now that you're an adult and
Yeah.
you're growing up, there's such a huge contrast. Like how life is today is not how it was.
How it
before.
was, yeah. There's so many issues, by the way.
So
we would have
many.
highlighted so many, but we had to pick on major issues because the vlog would have been extra long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to start for us.
Yes. Thank you for giving me the honor. Okay, so I'll start with social media. Social media is such a
Social
center.
media,
It's a center spot for millennials. Everything revolves around social media.
I think it
growing up.
it grew more with us. It was even introduced with us.
Like growing up,
millennials.
I never had a phone, even in high school. I was not allowed to have a phone, but now it's like a necessity. Kids have to have a phone because, as in, how am I living? It's crazy.
Right
So,
now it's become everybody has to. If you don't have a phone,
how,
if you're not
how
on
are you
social
then?
media, how are you living? How are you connecting
By
with
the way,
people?
is there anybody who? Oh my god!
Because it-
Mpaka not having a phone or not being on social media is now a detox. It's so crazy and
It's so
unheard
fun-
of for you not to
yeah.
have that. If you're leaving, it's a break. So some of the advantages of social media. Oh, social media. Some of the advantages of social media are like
The good side, yeah. There's people
the
who have
good side,
online businesses.
Online businesses, like I'm a small business owner.
We are
and
small business
We are,
owners.
oh yes, we are small business owners, and we do most of our advertising on social media. We have
Like that's the new
Instagram
wave.
pages.
Digital marketing has become the new
Yeah,
wave of
like
selling your
even-
product. Yeah.
And even if I buy something from you today, I'll be like, do you have an Instagram handle? Do you have a
From nails.
Yeah, nails have to have
clothes,
eyelashes.
eyelash, like makeup artists. As in,
You have to have an Instagram
everything
handle.
nowadays.
Now,
You need to have an Insta.
Yeah.
Even job, like top organizations, even corporates. Safaricom cannot lack an online page. Like you
Yeah.
need an online presence for
you
you
need
to
online presence for sure,
market your
and it's
stuff
made
well.
things easier because I can just be at home
Yeah.
and sell so much and make so much money from online, from marketing online. Sales become easy, but before then you have to work for it. But all in all, social media has given us a platform to be able to market our stuff and sell and make money from it, and that's a
and
good
even
thing.
build careers. People have you find influencers.
Yeah, now
have,
being an influencer is a career. There's some people who have careers
you're paid because you have
solely
following
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just because you have following, there are people who feed from social media.
Able
Now
to earn
getting
from
those
it.
followers is
That's
the
the tricky
challenge.
part,
That's the
'cause
tricky part. You've
People
got to
don't
be
get them
different.
so honestly.
Yeah, no,
in some
okay, yeah.
cases.
So honestly, that's
Yeah.
one. Two, you've got to work for it. People go to extreme measures to get followers.
Yeah.
Like, you go to people's
Crazy
Instagram and
challenges.
you're like, okay,
People doing twerk videos to
You
get
have twerk-
following.
showing a little bit
I
too
love
much
after you get the
skin.
following, una delete hizo posts. You start
start
a
a
new
new
life. I'm woke. I'm grown.
Oh, my spiritual self. And you get your like
Yeah.
millennials. It's tricky.
That's true,
It's
Mazze.
crazy.
It's true.
It's crazy. Wow.
Now I'm woke.
And now
You know.
you're woke after getting those followers, but yeah,
It's a
some
good
people have
platform
actually
for
gained their
marketing.
followers genuinely. They've worked for it.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing about social media, you can get jobs via social media. Twitter has so many, first of all, job handles, job vacancy handles, so you can go there, check if there are new jobs. Yeah, that has really helped, because now you don't have to go.
getting even WhatsApp groups. It's an easier way
WhatsApp
of you
groups,
getting
yeah, a
information
job.
on jobs.
Yeah.
But the downside is quite a lot. When we look
What?
at the downside of social media,
Social media
it's
has
wide.
become just as you've said, people do crazy things to gain followers. That's another downside.
Yeah.
People do things, the unimaginable thing. People do anything just to remain relevant, because now social media has become the center of our universe.
There's a story of
and some
Juicy
people come
Smollett,
to you for
this guy from Empire, the series. Juicy Smollett.
Why you're
he
obsessed?
staged no he's a singer.
It's a good
he's a really good
thing.
singer though. As in after the story was he apparently staged an attack from he staged an attack.
Arrested? I saw an
he was arrested. He turned himself in after he said that it was true. He staged the whole thing, and
now
he paid those guys via check. Hata ya kufanya kazi safi mazee. If you have to pay people, pay them cash if you want it to remain.
But now why did he?
But that was
if he was going to come clean.
It was because he wanted to remain relevant. Empire was going to he was almost the series was almost over. He alikuwa anakaribia kutolewa. So
how sure are you about him wanting to remain relevant?
That was the story. Yeah, that was the story. Apparently he wanted to gain more relevance so that he can stay on. You know, if your character is slowly dying, but the series is almost ending. Like Nika, somehow your career is ending. He had a concert that had not sold out. Immediately that thing happened. People are like, oh, I feel for you. How can you support him? The concert was sold out because of that. So he staged the whole thing just to acquire relevance. So that extreme lengths people would go to is just crazy.
You can be a very confident person, very beautiful, very bold, very smart, but you go to social media, you find people who are not even of the same stature as you.
You're not even at
just
the same
because
level, but you end up
just because
yourself.
they're being liked because of the funny things they're doing, you feel less about yourself, and that negative energy upon yourself makes you be unproductive.
Appreciate yourself less. You start second guessing everything you're doing. And you might actually be just good at what you do.
You might be, and that's so social media has something, it messes up with your mind kidogo, and then human interaction is slowly dying down. Like, I mean, if I have my phone,
people are no longer, having interactions with each other. People are no longer talking to each other. We're talking to each other here, but we're not talking to each other here.
You lose so many friends.
That's why you end up realizing your circle just becomes smaller and smaller. Because the people that you actually interact with like this is very different from those you do on social media. Yeah, they're very little. On social media, kuna wale wa DMs. They're those friends.
But then they're Instagram friends you've never met.
Yeah, you're just Instagram
buddies.
Yeah.
You've never met, you just chat on Instagram. But then they're those. I feel like we'll do another topic.
Yeah, that's such a
on social media
topic.
Basically. How we understand it, how we see it in our eyes. But as for now, we gotta move on. Yeah, so another thing is
job hunting. Yes. Like job hunting is like the millennial version of Hunger Games. It's so hard for people this age to get jobs. You ataka uko na degree, you might graduate with a good degree, still don't have
even
a
your
job.
Masters.
Even masters. The people with masters and they still don't have, like they're still tamaking.
It's so hard.
It leads people to so many extreme things.
It's so hard because even getting jobs is now about so many things.
It's about connection, it's about CG.
Who do you like?
But it's no longer about the degree. It's like about who do you know.
What can you do?
What can you
get
do?
That job?
Yeah.
Are you willing to?
It's not even if you can be qualified, but I agree to some point. The people who are
so many people who have jobs,
who have degrees. There's some people who have
applied for the jobs and but it's slowly becoming something else.
Yeah, it's slowly becoming like how well are you connected? Like your network
but
is your
being connected
network.
Is like the best thing in your life.
Just
stay connected.
Stay connected.
And if you're still in campus,
because times are really changing anyway, you need to stay connected. You need to have a footing in this world.
It's not about who you know, it's about who knows you.
Okay.
It is. It's about who knows you. Now, because there are no jobs, people are now doing funny things. I heard this. A friend of mine was telling me a friend of his works in the house, betting purely. They just bet, and then you're earning 10K with your 8 to 5 job, or how like that
20K,
amount,
20K, whatever amount,
and somebody else is staying at home betting and getting millions.
Overnight.
They have cars, they have everything,
With no jobs, people have to be creative.
Yeah, you're creative.
So
creativity is now going.
Yeah, there's this friend of mine who was telling me about these jobs for Forex. You basically do trading online. You just have to study the markets. You have to understand how when stocks are good, when to buy into stock, and then when to sell, when to trade basically. And people are making money out of it. I don't know how well, because according to the life I'm seeing from people who are doing that job, there are those who are really doing well. They have cars, they can be able to furnish their houses. So I'm not sure how well it depends with how well you also know how to understand the markets.
This whole thing is so twisted.
Alafu, there's also people who have overnight success. You're like, you don't understand how they're making it over. As in, we're here in our early 20s, but there are people who are in the early 20s, but they look like they're 30s because they're driving, they're living in big houses,
they have
you
homes,
don't understand.
they have land,
we've like painted that sponsor life to look like a hustle, because now people are
traveling.
It becomes like, sasa unataka pesa, you want overnight success, or you just want money, you want to get you want to live a good life. Get you a man who can, take care of you. Get you somebody who can buy you
someone
who
can give you these things.
And we painted it now to look like having a sponsor is a hustle, but it's really not. There's always a consequence. Like kitambo, and by this year sponsorship for Nyanza Sai, like your life, it's always been there, but now we're painting it to be something like bad and bougie, like I wanna sponsor it,
you travel everywhere. Now you're the one living the life, you're the one who knows.
And I know we might be criticized for this article, but people might be like, me, I'm just trying to live my life. Don't judge me. Only God can judge me. There's always a price to pay at the end of the day when it comes to this. Do you feel like overnight success is because we are too lazy also as millennials to work for things? We want to achieve.
We are more of we focus more on the benefits than the struggle. Like we want the success, we don't focus on the struggle.
That's why we look for this.
The process, we don't really believe in the process as millennials. We've lost that. That's how you again. Someone is out there overnight successing. jokes. So I'm saying, as millennials,
we don't want the struggle.
We don't want the hustle. Like the hustle prepares you. It makes you even when you're already
and the people
establishing yourself. Even when you're establishing yourself, umefika. You even know how to handle your position.
That success,
at that time.
You know how to handle that success.
You know how to handle that success because it's been a process. See kufika hapo and you're like, oh my God, what do I do with this? I have so much money. All I do is this.
That's also driving people like to bet. Those get rich quick schemes. You want to bet, like, hey, yani sai nikishinda ki milioni moja.
And there are people who are, sorry to say this, a bit
addicted.
No, not even addicted. They are not there yet. But they believe. Unaweza pata mtu hatoki kwa nyumba hafanyi anything but with their computer saying one day you'll see. One day utafika hapo, and you're not doing anything. You can't do it seated there. You're not doing anything. You're just hoping that one day your odds will match up or whatever happens. I don't even know how those things happen.
And the people who sell those odds, I was telling you, the people who sell odds, like that's their job. Because once you win, you'll go back to that guy who sold you the odds. You buy them again because you want to shinda. That quick 5,000 is better than waiting for an entire month to be paid 20,000.
What? Internet.
We are losing that.
Internet is becoming like you don't even understand. And if you try and understand, you kill yourself.
I feel like
so you just let it happen.
I was telling you, Caroline Toko she vlogs as well. So she was talking about how the youth don't want to work for success. You just want to get there. So I feel like we need to remember that success doesn't come without struggle, doesn't come without pain. That brings even the next point she wanted to say.
You have to start from your mindset. Yeah. You have to start from your mindset. You have to just be patient with yourself and appreciate the process. Appreciate the process. I think just knowing,
those are principles to go by. Appreciate the process. Keep your focus.
Always.
Work on your own grind. Things like this.